Hey guys, Colin here from CH Gadgets. So I've been playing around with a Treblab Z2 for a little while now. I think I got a good understanding of this headphone. So here are my thoughts. But before we get started, if this is your first time here and you love tech and gadgets just like I do, and you want to see all the cool new stuff that I get to test and play with every week, then start now by clicking that subscribe button and tapping on that bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any of my new videos when they drop. So when it comes to the hardware and tech specs, the Z2 has two 40mm drivers, Bluetooth 5.0 with aptX support, Treblab's T-Quiet ANC technology, as well as IPX4 water resistant, just in case you get caught in the rain, a built-in microphone, and a couple of other things. Now, before we get into the sound quality and audio delivery of this headphone, I do have to mention that Treblab did a really good job in keeping these things lightweight and comfortable. Now, when I took them out, when I just unzipped the carrying pouch that was included in the box and took them out in my hand, I had to do a double check to make sure that these were the actual pair of headphones that were so lightweight. But it didn't stop there, because after I took them and put them over my head, that's when I realized why they went to such extremes to get these cans so lightweight. The thing was barely noticeable sitting on my head, and the cushion right over the crown of my head created a lot of comfort and support. The clamping force was dialed in just right. It was secure enough to stay on my head while I was moving around, and it wasn't too tight because it didn't create any pressure points even while I was wearing my glasses, which is a plus in my book with any headphones. So you still get the typical layout for the controls on the right ear cup if you're a lefty. Sorry. However, I did notice that everything was kind of ergonomic and within thumb's reach. So play, pause, skip and replay track, volume up and down. And it's the same thing for the ANC switch on the left ear cup. It's all as easy access and pretty functional. Other than that, the material choices and the yoke design is pretty good. And I especially like what they did with the ear cups. These things are super plush and really comfortable, and have a recess that is deep enough to get my big ears inside, which is really good. So I know you've been waiting to hear what I think about the audio quality and sound delivery of these headphones. And I have to say, I'm really surprised at how good these sound. Now, I'm not trying to say that I was blown away or nothing like that, but what I'm actually saying is these sound really good for what they are. It not only has a clean delivery in the audio that it reproduces, it also has the ability to do it at extremely high volumes. Yeah, Treblab really cranked the gain up on this one, and I'm not mad at that either, because it sounds good. Of course, if you crank the volume too high, let's say 85 to 90%, you might creep into the territory of distortion levels, maybe depending on the song that you're listening to, especially when you have a high gain headphones like this. But for average listening and average volume, this thing will sound just good and be fine. So yes, the Z2 sounds really good, and yes, it can get really loud. The highs are really bright, supported by the mids. Everything comes across crisp and clean with some nice tight bass. It creates a nice little vibe while you're listening to it. And I'm not mad at it because I actually enjoy my time listening to this thing. However, what I'm not impressed with when it comes to these headphones is the active noise canceling. Now, while it's okay, it's not great, and it definitely can't hang with the big dogs as far as ANC is concerned. But I do have to mention that with the passive isolation that it creates when you put it over your ears and the active noise cancellation, it's more than adequate for some average listeners that don't want too much out of these headphones, especially for the price. So yeah, man, it actually delivers some really good audio quality. And I would say for the price of about 76 bucks, which I think that's the cost now, now that's on discount, this is actually a good medium between some really nice, decent design and built pair of headphones and some really good audio quality, and I definitely approve. Now, I mean, if you're looking at this one, then I definitely recommend it. But if you can find something else out there that is in this price class that meets your design aesthetic, then you could go with that too, but I think this one is definitely a go, and I definitely recommend it. And if you want one for yourself, check the link down in the description. And I definitely thank you for checking out this video. By the way, do me a huge favor and click the like button on this video. It really helps this video, and it also really helps this channel, and I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely talk to you in my next video. I got a whole bunch of them coming, so stick around.